I'd have been happy just with like a redesign. But then Toyota was like, hey,
Yeah.
we're going to give you an overland ready option straight from the, the lot. What's up, everybody? Isaac here with Team 4Runner, and we have an unbelievable truck behind us. 2024 Toyota Tacoma in the all-new TrailHunter. I've got Andrew from Toyota with us to tell us a little bit more about what TrailHunter is, what you can expect, and all the ins and outs of this truck. So
yeah,
let's do it.
We're going to try and do a condensed version. Obviously, the list is long.
Yeah.
So right up front, we can see, this probably looks familiar to you guys, right? We had this light bar on our TRD Pro Tundra that we just launched last year.
Heck yeah.
And then we've got these beautiful rigid lights in here. These are rigid as well, but those look a little bit more like you just bought them and stuffed them in there.
Right.
So really nice lights up here. Obviously, we've got our skid plates underneath. I'm not going to kneel down and look at that because it is a mud mess in here.
We'll throw it on the screen.
Yeah. But we'll go around to the other side for the next beautiful item. So the big thing in here is these gorgeous upper control arms labeled with our new package on.
TrailHunter?
Exactly,
yeah,
right.
Sick.
You won't want to put like the wrong upper control arm on the wrong truck, right?
Absolutely.
And then we've also got our Old Man Emu suspension on this truck. So this suspension is adding a front lift of 1 inch.
Okay.
Rear is a 1/2 inch. Okay. When we add our 33-inch tires, total is 1.5 inches in the rear and 2 inches in the front.
Hold on. 33-inch tires.
33-inch tires.
From the factory.
Big boys.
On a TrailHunter.
Oh yeah.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like big moves.
That's the only way to do it nowadays, right?
And what size wheel?
18-inch wheels.
Okay.
So we've got our large 17-inch upgraded brakes on TRD Pro and on TrailHunter. So we've got a nice big 18-inch wheel to wrap around it.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
So let me ask. Old Man Emu suspension versus like Fox on the TRD Pro.
Yeah.
Why?
Like we talked about in some of the other discussions,
Yeah.
right? The goal is, what is the customer doing with the vehicle?
Okay.
So TRD Pro is that desert, high-speed looking, and this is getting out there, putting it on a rock, things like that.
Overland ready.
Yeah, exactly, right out of the gate.
Makes sense.
So not that either one couldn't do the other,
Right.
but this is geared towards that. So
Right.
valving adjustments, things like that is going to be more towards that fire road out there exploring versus in the desert.
Before we keep going, I just want to pay attention to this badge.
Yes.
iForce Max.
Yes. Big, beautiful iForce Max.
Yes.
So again, we saw this on Tundra. This is obviously not the exact same powertrain, but we're getting that 2.4 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder, 8-speed automatic transmission, same as what we have on this.
Great.
We usually refer to that as like the core powertrain.
Okay.
And then we add that one motor hybrid into that transmission. So we're taking out the torque converter, putting our one motor hybrid, tossing our hybrid battery in there, and boosting all of our numbers for torque and horsepower.
Oh, man.
Right.
Sick.
Which we're already up, right?
Yeah.
So very exciting.
Yeah.
So this is standard in that. So if you're looking for a 6-speed manual, it's not going to be available in this or in the TRD Pro because we're standard with this iForce Max in both of those grades.
Makes sense. So sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
TrailHunter.
Uh-huh.
I see a bunch of other stuff on here. So.
Totally. This looks familiar.
Yes,
right?
looks familiar. From the Tundra and,
Yes. Yeah. On this, we've got the rock rails on this vehicle. Unfortunately, I don't have the spec sheets to say that this is standard on there, but it will be available either way.
And are these bolted onto
the frame?
To the frame.
The frame.
Bolted onto the frame.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
So strong.
Yeah.
Okay, actually, sorry, before we
Okay.
go to the back, there's one thing I want to see if we can peek our heads at underneath here. So if you look right through there, just in front of the skid plate, we've got our sway bar disconnect.
Ooh.
So we've had KDSS in the past, and you guys are familiar with that again with 4Runner.
Yep.
This is a different style of system where it's disconnecting that bar in the center. So
and there's like a button inside.
We're going to disconnect that, and we're going to get our flex on.
Oh, man, sick.
So out of the box, that's the goal here, and really, really cool. You're not coming out here and pulling pins.
So is that like an option, or TrailHunter just comes with that?
Comes with that in there. Yeah. So very, very cool.
And that's first ever for Toyota.
Yeah. Again, we've had KDSS, so we've had some variations, but this style of disconnect we've not had here.
Wow.
So first on this vehicle.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So I'm sure you guys are going to put that to use.
Oh
and
man,
we'll see.
I mean that's a huge off-road plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting just that extra little bit of droop sometimes can be the difference between problem and no problem.
Do you know, will we get that in any other trims like pro off-road?
I don't know what other trims that will come on.
Okay.
We feature it on this TrailHunter, but with some of the variations we have trying to help people build from other models, I could see it being available, but as soon as we get that data, we'll be sure to come report it to you.
Sounds good. We'll keep bugging you.
That's right. Yeah. You'll hunt me down either way.
Exactly.
So along with those front lights, we've got some nice LEDs on the side. They're
I
kind of
didn't
like
notice
parking
that.
lights.
Okay.
So when you unlock the car, they light up, give you a little bit of visibility around there.
Cool.
Again, we've got our Old Man Emu suspension on this as we come around as well.
Yep.
And the big thing. Oh yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
You said Old Man Emu suspension, and the suspension's different back here.
Yes, sorry, thank you.
No,
that's great.
I mean,
so we talked about this truck and that leaf spring.
Yeah.
These vehicles are all standard with coil suspension. So we've got a nice 4-link. Again, you're familiar with that with 4Runner,
right.
and that's such a good thing. It helps with that articulation, helps with handling, helps with ride quality.
Huge, man.
Everything about that is a positive to me. I'm not sad about that at all.
Super cool.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool.
And then when we come around to the back, there's a few things here. Obviously, you can notice this nice little ARB label on here, right? This is a joint design, so we're going to be standard with these ARB bumpers.
Okay.
We've got these toe points that are available on there. Nice, big, beefy. I don't want to call it a hook. I guess it's a loop.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Recovery point.
Recovery
Yeah.
point, right? And then as well with that, we've got a nice high lift jack recovery point put in
that's
there.
what that is.
Yes. So we've got one on each side.
That's neat.
Yes.
Wow.
Trying to put a lot of that utility back in there that people are looking for. Right.
Very cool.
So that's kind of the big thing back here, which this is big. Like, when's the last time we've had
Oh, right. Just
like
straight
a solid
steel.
bumper that can take a hit, right? And that's the goal, is going out there, having that protection, which we saw on the concept for this. Protect the vehicle, get out there and explore.
Yeah.
The last thing I can't show you because they didn't give me the key, so we can't unlock it. But we've got this button here on the side of the light on both sides. Instead of Tundra was only driver's side, this one we've got both, and it's actually powered down, power up. So really cool. Is it necessary? No, I obviously know how to close a tailgate, but it's super cool
it's just neat.
to see a tailgate come down and close. You can do it from the fob, all that stuff.
And I mean the convenience of also just being able to do go like this.
Yeah.
Opening it up, grabbing your toe strap when your hands are full or you have stuff in your hands.
Right.
You
pull your tray, you pull your tub out, and you lift it with your knee. It's going to go back up for you. So,
really?
Yes.
Very
Yeah.
cool.
So similar to our hatches, if you give it, you start it, it'll beep at you and then continue its way up.
Is there anything else unique in the bed? I mean, obviously there's molly panels.
Right. We've got this little rack on the bed. This is the short one. We've got a full-length one as well.
A full-length bed rack.
Yeah, it comes all the way to the end.
Okay.
We've got these molly panels that you can attach items, but the real star in the back over here.
The real star.
Yeah, we're going to move this just so we can get to it.
Okay. The real star. You heard him say the real star.
So under this flap here, we've got all kinds of accoutrements. So we've got USB ports back here. We've got a 12 volt. The idea of that is you just bought this truck, you throw a fridge in here, boom, I automatically plug in, right? I'm not fiddling around finding where the wiring should go. You're sleeping in the bed of the truck because you're a roughing it guy, right?
Sure.
You can just plug your phone in, charge it, things like that. So that's the main thing for the power. When we come over here, we've got an air compressor built into the side of the bed.
That's just sick.
With inflate and deflate settings.
Wow.
So you get, whether it's Moreflate or some of these other brands where you've got one connection to all wheels, set it and forget it, air down, air up.
That's stupid cool.
That's amazing.
That's just
right?
dumb.
Even if you're only doing one tire at a time, just hook it on, let it go. When it's off, move it to the next tire. So really, really awesome features to have in this truck. And you're not losing cabin space. It's not in there. It's all tucked into the side of the bed. Huge positive.
Super neat.
The last thing is there's this power outlet, which we've seen on our other ones. That looks very familiar to you.
Right.
But we've upped it on this vehicle to 2,400 watts.
Okay.
So
what was it previously?
400 watts was the previous one. And some of our other trims come with a 400 watt, but 2,400 watts, that takes care of.
Wow, nice.
I mean, that's a lot. That's
It's
like a
real
20 amp circuit, right?
It's real power.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
Right.
So lots of output in there on this vehicle, and just increasing the capabilities and functionality of the truck.
And
all
I
the
know,
stuff we want to add in anyways.
Right. That's the thing. Like,
Right.
we're going to do it already. Might as well have it OEM.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And I know we can't go into the interior yet,
Yeah.
but I mean, just the exterior alone,
Right.
like, I feel like I'd have been happy just with like a redesign. But then Toyota was like, hey,
Yeah.
we're going to give you an overland ready option straight from the, the lot.
Right.
I mean, you can just immediately go camping, immediately hit the trail.
Yeah.
It's like,
I'm
it's
happy.
it's cool that there's an option like that,
You're okay to sacrifice a few things
Right.
for like a powertrain improvement or
Right.
this or that. In the cabin, it comes with our new multimedia system.
Wow.
So same thing as Tundra, a 14-inch. This is surprising to me.
14.
A 14-inch screen. So
Wait.
same size as Tundra in this little truck.
Really?
Massive screen. Yeah.
And it's going to look even bigger in this.
It's gonna look huge, right?
Dang.
You'll have no excuse for missing your turns,
Right,
That
exactly.
map is massive,
Right.
And that comes with wireless CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, all that same
Yeah.
interface, buttons, layout. It's that same style of multimedia in there, plus other cool things
Yeah.
that we can't see because the doors are locked and I don't have a key.
I feel like this kind of goes along with it, since I know it's, we're not in the interior, but as far as exterior goes, what like off-road beyond, all these accessories and like everything that makes this even more, perform even better.
Right.
What like four-wheel drive capability does it have as far as like, does this have like a rear locker?
Yeah. So we've got a rear locker on these.
Okay.
That sway bar disconnect is kind of part of that
Yep,
off-road
yep.
capability. We've got A-Track.
Okay.
We've got MTS, we've got crawl, we've got multi-terrain monitor, MTM.
MTM,
So that's
okay.
that 360 view, and then when you're in that multi-terrain monitor view, you can actually see, like, pointing just that front camera, I can see where my wheel's pointed,
Cool.
where it's going. You've got a big rock next to it.
So like 360 cameras is what this has.
Yeah,
Got it.
360, but it can focus on that front camera or the side camera, so I can
I
really
see.
see like what is right in front of my
Okay.
truck or
That's
what
cool.
is right to the side,
Right.
right?
So you have to jump out every 5 seconds
Right.
to.
And you've got these beautiful bronze wheels. You're like,
Right.
I don't want to scratch them.
Right.
Let me just take a peek. Okay,
Right.
they're not touching, right?
It's awesome.
So yeah, lots of really cool tech in this truck.
Heck yeah.
Have we been using these trucks without that? Sure.
Sure.
But am I upset about having it in there? No.
Absolutely.
No.
All right, we're cold. It's getting dark, but we got to like officially get a rundown and overview of this sick new Tacoma option, new Tacoma grade. So, dude,
Yes.
thank you so much, Andrew. Really, really
Absolutely.
appreciate it.
Absolutely.
And we'll see you in the next video.